Alright, for this video, let's take a look at enchanting. I did say I was going to cover crafting at a future time, so might as well do it now. For enchanting, you have three different types of runes. You have the potency rune, and these affect the level. These are the square runes. They start off untranslated. You have to use them one time in order to translate them. You have to spend skill points to use the higher level runes. So let's pick one here. Level 7's the highest I can do at this point in time. So we'll use a potency rune, empower, essence rune. These affect the effect, or what they affect rather, be it magicka, regen, spell harm, health. These determine what the rune itself does. These also, the first time you get one, are untranslated. You will have to use them to translate what the rune means. I've got plenty of those, so let's do stamina regen. I'll tell you what, let's do spell harm. The final rune is the aspect rune. This determines the color. There is Ta rune, which I apparently don't have any of, which is white. And it is the base rune. It's the same type that you can buy from the merchant. It's the lowest level, or lowest quality rune you can make. Like I said, the potency rune is the one that actually affects the level. It goes from white to green to Jota here. We'll move it down. And this tells you a preview of the rune you will make. Now, if any of these runes is untranslated, meaning you do not know what it means, then it'll be a question mark. It won't tell you what it actually makes. Here you see veteran rank 3 and 5. This is because the potency rune is level 7. If we change that to level 4 here, our level drops from 35 to 45. Level 2. Some runes will run odd numbers, 1 through 10, 15 through 25, or 20 through 30. It depends on what they translate into. A rank 2 decrease. Let's see if I've got another one. Oh, I got 4s here. Rank 4 advance, 35 to 45. Rank 4 boost, 30 to 40. So the advance, that's 5 spell damage. Still, that's 5 spell damage. Sometimes that number changes. That once again, that depends on the essence rune and what is affected. Health, for example, that's a good one. 35 to 45 is 54 max health. 30 to 40 is 49 max health. You'll also notice we've got advance and boost, or diminish. This changes the way that the essence rune acts. For example, the essence rune is still health, but diminish means that it takes away health. It's a weapon enchant that's a life tap effect. You play around with it, and you get to kind of get a feel for what they do. Let's see if I've got no other rank 4 here. But this is diminish. If we add it to disease, for example, it becomes a disease resistance. It diminishes the amount of damage disease does to you. If we stamina, Once again, it's a weapon enchant. It's a stamina drain. Well, it deals damage but recovers stamina. For shield, it reduces the cost. Whereas if we go back to advance, it increases bash damage. And they're all green, and that, like I said, the aspect rune, that's all it affects, is the color of the rune and how effective it is. For example, in the top left corner you'll see it says what piece of equipment the glyph will fit on. This particular one is jewelry. Increases your bash damage by 20 and levels 35 to 45. Now if we change it from green to blue, the level stays the same, the slot stays the same, but the damage increases because it is of a higher quality. If we change it again to purple, well, damage didn't change. I'll have to report that one. Damage should change. The quality of the rune should affect the, I don't want to say potency because the other rune is called potency, but it affects the strength of the rune. 29 poison damage versus 23 poison damage, for example. You start off with tier 1, and I don't believe I have any of those on me, or potency improvement rank 1, and every rune you come across is untranslated. It requires a translation. Now the essence runes, they stay the same. You may not, find as many at low levels, but they're there. And there are, a wide variety. I don't have all of them even in this list here, but there are a wide variety. But once you translate them the first time, that's it. I mean, you know what they are the rest of the time. The aspect runes, I'm not really sure translation is needed because they only do the one thing. They only affect the quality. But they also say untranslated. Potency, the same thing, also say untranslated. And until you translate it, you won't know if it adds to a stat or to the essence, or if it takes away. And that's about all the potency rune translation does. One of them adds, one of them takes away. You get boost, empower. These are runes that add. They deal 33 poison damage, for example. Strengthen, that's an add rune. Lessen, these are runes that take away. Impair. Advance, that's an add rune. Yeah, so you get a positive and negative potency rune, and they do the same thing as they level up, but I guess they needed different translations for the higher levels. So strengthen, for example, is the exact same thing as empower. The only difference is that empower is rank 3, veteran rank 3 through 5 enchanting, where strengthen is level 45 through 50 enchanting. Extract, you can break down runes. We'll make this one real quick. We made a great glyph of poison. Let's see, our experience went up here. You can go to extract, and any rune you have, you can then break down and get runes back. As far as the skills for enchanting, these cost skill points. If you want to master a craft, you have to spend skill points in it. See, if I spend one more skill point, then I can make orange quality runes. I have to up my potency improvement to make higher level. Keen Eye, this is common through all the crafting. It makes it easier to see the harvest nodes. It puts a glow around them. Hireling, this is kind of nice. Let's see if I got anything. In your mail, it will send you raw material. I haven't gotten any today. Once every 24 hours, the hireling will send you crafting material. Aspect extraction, this is particular for enchanting. It just increases your chance of getting aspect runes back when you break a rune down. Simply because, if you'll notice, I have several potency runes. I have several essence runes. And I've actually gotten a handful of aspect runes, but I've had help with my guild. These are the less common node, and with the addition of Ta rune, which is very, very common, that's why I don't have any. I get angry every time I see it. I think Elder Scrolls trolls with the Ta rune. When you get the Ta rune from hard content, it's kind of funny in a way. But this is Enchanting. If there are any other questions, just post below, and we'll get back to you. Thank you.